between Peter Ewart and Mr. Gerald Stickells, which took place at Hammill Court Farm, Woodensborough, on Thursday, the 21st of January, 1999.
Well, I should be over if Janet got there. I think Janet must have, hasn't she?
I'll make sure I haven't.
I would think that was formed in 1921.
I've certainly got a couple of newspapers with fixtures in 1922,
Yeah.
so there's no doubt
Yeah.
they were formed soon after the war.
Yeah. I know it's from after I come back from after I came back from Germany.
One thing I
Arthur Hume and Eddie Smith were there.
Arthur Uden,
Yeah.
Do you have any knowledge at all, or any memories of what anybody might have told you of cricket in Ash before the First World War, when you were a boy? Can you remember any?
Well, I played for.
Did you?
Yeah, I played. They had before the First World War, Ash had a very fine team. Leslie Bourne and John Gillam and the two Spantons. Fred Spanton was a darn good fast bowler. He really was. Oh, before the war, they had a very strong team. But they were, quite a lot of players came from away. We had Birch was a farmer, and then we had there were quite a few of them. They weren't all Ash people before the war, but they were a jolly good team.
Yes. What about before the First World War, when you were a boy?
Oh, I say, I'm talking about
Before the... Oh, you are?
That's when they had such a good team.
Yes.
I played for them as a boy then, you see. I mean, I suppose I was, I suppose I was born in, I would be about 14, 15 or something, wouldn't you see?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And was it on Molland Meadow as well?
Huh?
Was it on Molland Meadow as well?
It was on Molland Meadow, but of course we finished up our cricket up in before Ash. We didn't stay at Molland. They planted that up with cherry trees, and we went up to Folks.
Folks Farm, Folks Meadow.
Yeah, before, and then up to the recreation.
Yeah. Where did you have the changing rooms when you played at Folks Field, Folks Meadow? Did you
we had a pavilion.
Actually up the meadow?
Yeah.
Oh.
Matter of fact, at that time we employed a carpenter, and it was our carpenter that made the
pavilion, the hut.
He made the pavilion.
I just got a photograph here. This looks like you're all having tea.
And tea.
Oh, look at that.
We used to have tea up Mullen. It used to amuse me. There was one of the little old gardeners up there in the corner. One room would change then, but they used to bring the old can of tea up, and they used to serve out the wicket.
They're all very rudimentary.
Right?
Yeah, oh, lovely. Look at that.
So that was before the World War. They had a very strong
Do you
team.
want a copy of that? Do you want to take
You
that?
know,
I'd love to borrow it, that's all right. If that's all right, I mean, I'll make sure it's taken care of.
we used to
That's
play.
fantastic. Yeah.
Amazing. That's after you now, isn't it?
Do you remember some of these?
We
chaps
beat
on
Dover up at our growing up, wasn't it?
I bet they weren't very pleased with the pitch, were they?
Well, of course, they haven't used to our pitches.
No, that's right. I've read in the minutes about some of the efforts made to improve the pitch. Absolutely fascinating.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
I see you.
We used to meet up there. It was Saturday, every Friday. I think we used to meet up there Friday evenings and roll the pitch and mark it out. You know.
Yeah.
You see, it was we had just a little square in the middle, and outside you see if he turned old cows out there, sometimes the old ball would go in the cow patch, you see.
I see in the minutes as well, it mentions that at one particular time in 1935 that the club bought 65 hurdles with a specially adapted higher slat, I suppose, to keep the animals off the
Yeah,
square.
that's right.
And fences and stakes
That was
and
to fence it in.
and
Yeah.
nets were used at times.
Yeah. Of course, we had these hurdles. We didn't need wire because we had these hurdles around.
Oh, yes.
You know, you
Yeah.
would carry them off.
Yes, yeah.
We used, yeah, that's the only attention it used to get. We used to meet up there. I think it was Thursday or Friday. And roll it and mark it out, you know.
Yeah, lovely. And I think it mentions once or twice that you used to borrow a roller from Wingham Engineering, or hire it, I suppose.
Ah, yes. We did have up folks. We had to hire a roller because, of course, that was
So
just rough old meadow when we.
Yes, yeah. And of course, the scores were much lower in those days because everything was in the bowler's favour with the rough wicket.
We didn't have a very strong team. We enjoyed our cricket, but we didn't have a particularly strong team after the war. But for the war, Ash had a real strong team.
That's
But
interesting.
there weren't all local players
No,
then, but
no.
there was 3 Spantons who used to play.
Yeah.
There was Fred Spanton, who went up Godwin College, he wasn't half a good fast bowler.
And John Spanton
Yeah.
as well?
John Spanton didn't play much.
No.
There was Murray Spanton played.
Yeah.
He was another bowler, but he wasn't quite so good. He was a fast hawk. But I used to keep wickets, you know, and I used to have to stand back because the old grandmother guy used to have to stand back about 30 yards.
I made notes of one or two other questions as well. I notice you mentioned Major Baylor,
Yes,
because he was the president, wasn't he?
he was president, and he was president, and he used to.
And he played?
He played. Occasionally he played, and the amusing thing about Major Baylor was that he wore what they call it?
Monocle?
Oh, yeah, and of course, the old ball went and it went by him. He started his monocle off him.
Was he quite
And Major Godfrey played for us quite a bit. You
Oh,
know.
yes.
And we had Patterson up there playing once, the old Kent
yes.
skipper.
Oh, really?
Godfrey got him.
Yes.
I remember interesting thing about Patterson, you know, he played up there quite a bit. He was quite a good slow bowler, you see. So we were playing E3 and Woodruff there, had the chemist, he was a very keen cricketer. So Patterson was bowling to him and he bowled up and old Woodruff knocked it out in the long field and old Patterson my man there, see. Next ball, Woodruff, he knocked it over the edge, he said, no, was he there?
It was useful having people like the Godfreys, I suppose, and the Baylors who had connections.
Well, yes. Godfrey was a very keen cricketer. You
Yes.
see, he was friends with Patterson, the old Kent skipper,
Yeah.
and he was very keen.
Yes.
Uh,
Presumably Major Baylor was quite elderly, wasn't he, or not?
yes, Major Baylor was quite elderly.
I see he died in 1935.
He didn't play much occasionally.
Yes.
Eddie Smith was very keen, and Arthur Hume. And we had a nice keen team, but I wouldn't say we were particularly strong. We were all right for play these Wingham, you know.
Nice village matches.
And we used to play Birchington and.
Yes.
And
I see also in 1933 you decided to form a second 11, or the A11, for a few years.
1933.
Yes. And I see young Ivan Castle was playing in those games. You must have been very young then.
He was playing.
Yeah, before.
But you see, my cricket career ended, you see, if I tell him in 31, I went there with polio, of all things.
Yeah.
And of course I was out of cricket for 2 or 3 years. I came back and joined the tennis club and after 2 or 3 years, and then I started playing cricket again with them.
Excellent. Well, I think it mentions you were captain several times. I've made a
Well, I
note of the
was
list.
captain until I got polio from when it was formed up to 1930, I suppose.
Yes, yeah,
And then I went down with polio, and that was it.
yeah. And I see Arthur Uden was secretary and treasurer for the first half
Yeah,
dozen years or so.
Yeah, yeah.
That must be
He
very
was
busy.
very keen. He finished. He you know, very sad about Arthur. He was a good chap, you know, but he got afterwards he got mixed up with a girl somewhere. I know he committed suicide.
Oh, I remember Burley Spanton or someone mentioning that.
That's after you. That's
Oh.
Good chap, Arthur. You.
Is that Arthur Uden on the left? Can you see that?
These are all the minute books of the old Ash Ladies Hockey,
Oh,
old
really?
Mixed Hockey Club.
Dear, it's a good job they survived.
The female man is up the road.
Is he?
At the crossing, when I walk up to the school, it's all
Got the kids?
You know, it's very difficult to me to go back. Well, Arthur Ewart, he did a lot for his club. It was a sad thing that was.
Mm.
And of course Eddie Smith was very keen, but
The chairman was the chairman was Mr. Smith as well for many years, wasn't it? Was it? No, the president. I beg your pardon. Throughout the 30s, and A.H. Smith, who became president in 1935 when Major Baylor died, and then he was president all the way through to the late 1950s.
yes, of course. I'm playing him.
No, a bit later. That was a little bit later
I
on.
did play a bit after I came. See, I had 2 or 3 years getting. I went out to London for a time to get over my polio, and then I did start playing a little bit after it.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Hmm.
Did your father play?
Father?
Your father, did he play?
No,
Locally?
he never. When he was a young man, I used to go running.
Oh, goal running.
Because that's gone out now, hasn't
Yeah,
it?
disappeared
Where
completely.
you chase one another or something. isn't
Yeah,
it?
that's it. It's a strange game, isn't it? I know
Yeah,
it survived
he was
over.
a goal runner.
Over there in the Weald, it was very popular,
Yeah,
Tenterden way,
yeah.
and that's sort of
Course.
goal running.
My brother George, he was a good cricketer.
Your brother George.
He
Oh,
played
yes.
for Dover.
Ah, yes, 'cause
Yeah,
he
he's a
was-
good cricketer.
Yes,
He was.
yeah.
He's played twice a week.
Oh, that's useful. In the middle of the week as well, and
Huh?
once at weekend or both weekends.
Yeah, and then he played for. Well, he played Wednesdays and Saturdays, I think. Yeah. But Leicester Sarah, they're on the team. He used to play for them as well.
Yes. I see this A11. The first year they were formed, they were all out for 14 in one
Oh,
game
were they?
against Wingham
Yeah.
at home. That was on Mollen Meadow.
Oh.
But then when Wingham went in, Ash bowled them
That
out for
couldn't have
11
been, when was it?
at Mollen Meadow.
No. What Malham Meadow?
I think they moved to Goldstone.
No, because Malham Meadow, you see, before they played in Malham Meadow, cricket go up, I would think that would be about, we went up folks.
Mm-hmm.
That would be about, let's see, when did I go in? I went in the army at 1918, I suppose. We played up folks for 2 or 3 years before.
Before you went back to Mollen Meadow?
No, we didn't go back to Malvern Meadow.
I see what
We
you
went
mean.
back to the
Once you left
recreation ground.
Yeah. Well, the minutes seem to make that 1936 when the move to Goldstone took place, but I mean,
1936.
that's what they're reckoning the minutes.
Yeah,
When you moved from Molland to Goldstone, but I mean that's not crucial.
not correct.
Really?
Oh no, and see, we played. Oh wait a minute, 19 when?
1936.
Yes.
When you thanked Mr. Spanton for the last time It looks
Yeah,
at
that's
the end of
right. Yes,
35.
that's about right.
And then asked Mr. Folks, Mr. and Mrs.
Yeah,
Folk for permission.
that would be about right.
Oh, that's good.
Yes.
But I don't think his meadow was very good by the look of it. Some of the attention that had to be done to it to
No,
make
the
it.
meadow wasn't a good meadow at all. But we, as you say, we had the steamroller there for
Yes.
try to get a pitch. But
Yeah.
it was, and I say we built a pavilion,
Yes.
and from there, of course, that was the time I went down with polio. So
Yes. Yeah.
from there, they went up the recreation ground, didn't
There's one note in the minutes that says that, yes, just after the move to Goldston, on the 21st of April, 1936, you said at a committee meeting you offered to build a pavilion.
they? Yes, that's right.
And just a couple of months later, in June, it was already built,
Yeah.
and you tendered your bill to the club of £11, 15 shillings and 7 pence. So that was a pretty good building for £11 on, wasn't it?
Well, I suppose I
You get your-
couldn't. Well, wouldn't only pay for the wood, would it?
Pardon?
I wouldn't hardly pay for the wood, wouldn't it?
No,
I
exactly.
don't suppose I don't suppose I charge anything labour,
No,
do you?
exactly. No, I think I mentioned to Jeff once, and he said
Eh?
you probably had men that worked on it. Did you? Or?
We employed a carpenter and there was
Oh,
a
yes.
man named Hathaway.
Oh yes.
Mm.
Ah, oh, is he the one that plays? That play? Is he the Hathaway that appears in the records? He played as well, did he, or not? I see there is a
One
Hathaway.
of the young Hathaways played a little bit, yes.
Yes.
Yes, one of them did.
Yeah. I see there's a Hathaway that became
Yes.
secretary in the 1930s. In fact, he was still the secretary
Yeah.
when you were trying to keep the club going during the Second World War, and treasurer.
Yeah.
That's very interesting, the fact that a lot of clubs must have been folding when the Second World War started, and yet Ash succeeded for 2 or 3 years in keeping going.
Yeah.
With fixtures.
Well, we went down Dover one day playing at Whitfield, and they had all these balloons, you know, over Dover. Old Jerry, we
the
saw old
bars,
Jerry came over there and shot them all down.
During the game?
We were playing cricket with him.
That would have been 1940, I suppose, something like that.
Yeah, I
One of the ones
suppose
that-
it was.
yes, really.
Yeah.
You were playing at Whitfield, right on the top there, I suppose.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we were playing at Whitfield there. Old Jerry came over, we watched him there. Then we finished our game with him.
Amazing. And I see also that when you finally gave up the Ghost at the end of 1941, beginning of 1942, I think the ATC locally wanted the kit, and the Air Training Corps, and I think the kit was passed to them, and they had permission to play on the meadow.
Yeah.
But you did very well, really, to go right through to the beginning of 1942, still playing local cricket, with so many men obviously not available, and clubs folding straight away. And I see after the war, you were also the secretary of the sports subcommittee after the Second World War, when the move to the Rec took place, and you organised the moving of the pavilion.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
And numbers in the club, a number of players in the club were just told where to turn up on such and such a day, and roll their sleeves up and get cracking.
We disbanded this. You see, this pavilion was a sectional pavilion, so we was able to take it down and put it on the trailer and re-erect it.
Oh, I see. On the Rec near the road, or on the Rec, on the new Rec.
Yeah, on the
Yes,
new
in
rec.
Queen's Road.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, that's
Yeah. But
what about? I see also, at one time, probably at the Goldston days, if you scored a duck, you might have to put a penny in the box. Do you remember that?
penny? No, I don't remember
And-
that.
and one for five,
But
perhaps it didn't
that'd
last
probably
long.
be quite a lot of pennies.
Yeah.
We had when I was captain, a very interesting lot of chaps there. 2 or 3 of them I know fellas that they either get 20, 30 or nothing, you know.
Yeah.
Usually nothing. But anyway, you know, that really had to go. There was Thompson and Vickers, Sarah Vickers, and What was that name? Gerald, what's his name?
Sure, gold up.
Sarah
Oh,
Gerald.
yes.
Yeah.
Still gold up. He seems to be a useful batsman and bowler,
Yeah.
by the look of it.
Yeah. And then we had a chap in Canterbury, I forget now about his name. He was a good bowler. Of course, my brother, Albie, played quite a lot of cricket, and Fred used to play. Brother Fred used to play. He wasn't too good, but Albie was a good bowler.
Sight screens. We haven't even got sight screens today because the trees overhang the long boundaries so much. We can't really stick a sight screen there, but I see.
Can you?
No, it's a shame because especially on a dark day when the trees are dark. But I see at Goldstone at one time, Mr. Gamble was asked to make some sight screens of Hessian. I suppose if he did, they lasted until the war. But we don't even have sight screens today. Yeah, A. Gambrel.
Yeah, he was a great cricketer. He played for Woodsford. He was a good bowler.
Oh yes.
He worked for Twyman's.
Oh yes.
So we were able to get it a bit on the cheap.
Yeah, basically.
You know, these old cricketers, they always stand together.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
That one another.
You've got to do that.
He was a jolly good bowler, or Arthur Governor was, artful bowler.
You don't remember any sort of team photographs being taken in the front of the pavilion at any time in the 1920s or 30s? I mean, this one's a marvellous one at tea time.
I just found it. This is
Oh, I don't think we had any key photographers.
1949, that is. Do you want that photocopy?
Oh, it would be lovely, yes.
That's
What
Uncle
about-
George,
Is
but
that
that's
another
not
photograph?
Ash. It's
Oh, I
not
see.
Ash.
That's not Ash. No.
I don't think we had any. No, we didn't. As far as I know, we didn't have any key photographers. Yeah.
No, it
We
needs.
had plenty of wits. Tell us what to do.
This one's a lovely one. Presumably would that be at Molland, do you think, or at Folks Meadow?
No, I
It'd be the
think
later
that would
one.
be Mullen with
Oh,
all
Mullen.
those trees.
Yes.
It looks like
Oh
Mullen.
yes, of course. Yeah.
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 But come on, I often think about the old. We only had a little old garden shed for this, you know, but the old wicket. We just go down to the farmhouse and get this here big can and stir it up.
It seems the club has always that cricket in Ash has always taken place on Mollen Meadow.
Yes.
I've dug around a bit in Victorian times, even in the 1860s. The
Yeah,
cricket that was going
it
on
was over
was
there.
in Mollen Meadow.
Yeah, I can understand that.
And again at the turn of the century, Mollen Meadow.
Mullen Meadow, yeah.
Yes,
Well, it was a nice setting that was.
yes.
Of course, there's trees there now, but I think, perhaps the same number of trees, but yes, it was good. But you know, I mean, bricks was just fenced in, as you say. So outside it was pretty rough.
Yeah. And you were quite close to the house, the garden, I suppose. You're up against the garden.
Yeah,
weren't you?
and now and then you get one boy in the garden. Because it was just right for an arm drive.
Yeah, yes. Oh, I see. So the wicket was facing, if you were batting, you'd hit it back past the bowler, it would go into Mollen's farmhouse garden.
No, the biggest face from the trees
Ah,
up to the edge.
I see.
Yeah,
What, west east?
Yeah.
From west to east?
yeah. But I suppose that would be
Mollen Lane?
No, north.
North south.
south.
I see. So when a bowler was starting his run up, he would have the house behind him.
There's the
I
only.
get it.
Yeah.
Bowling towards Gilton.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
And
That's-
then the edge went over the other side. In the field, we used to get two boys, so we had one or two great aces. You know, they get 30 or 40 in no time. As the duck, I say, we had we had Bertie Vining, he was another one.
Oh yeah, Bertie Vining. That's certainly a name that appears in the records.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was and Sarah Vickers and Thompson, they were all extras. And Mary Spanton, and Fred Spanton didn't play after the war.
No, not after the
Not
Second World War.
First
Or
World
after the
War.
First World War. They didn't play after the First World War.
No, they were good players, and they both went in the army. But when we reformed the cricket, John Spanton joined us, but he didn't play a lot. But
I see. Yes, he just stayed his meadow.
He was a farmer there, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. Yes.
But Murray Spanton and Fred Spanton, they was such good cricketers. They didn't play anymore. I don't know. I think they got jobs or something. I know Murray Spanton or Fred Spanton. He went master of the hounds in one of the fashionable hunts.
Oh, really? Master of Hounds at one of the hunts.
Yeah, and he died. And he died young. I forget now when he died. Oh, he caught something and died quick.
Yeah. Yeah.
But he wasn't having a good bowler fast, but he was fast.
Really quick. And quite dangerous on those strips, I suppose.
Yeah, well, I was wicket keeper. I used to stand right back, you know, otherwise they would have told me.
Did you spend most of your time keeping wicket? You were a regular wicket keeper?
Yeah, I kept wicket. Yeah, well, see, I kept wicket in the army.
Ah.
Yeah. I was wicket keeper in the army for a lot.
Well, your Jeff is still a good keeper.
Yes,
very
well,
good
of course, he stands up as he. I wasn't a really good keeper. I was a good stopper, but
Yeah.
I wasn't a good keeper.
Yeah.
Put it that way.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And you couldn't be a good keeper up there because
No.
I think once I got knocked out up there, I was knocked out up there one day. I was surrounded in towers. He took me up to the doctors and patched me up a bit.
Did Sir Reginald Tower play much?
No, he didn't play.
Didn't play.
He's very keen. He was
Yeah.
keen.
Yes.
You always come up there and watch it.
Yeah.
Reginald Tower. He's very
Yeah.
keen cricket. Of course, there was. I see Godfrey used to play
Yeah.
quite a bit, and then he used to bring Patterson up there sometimes. You see.
Yeah.
So we had to behave ourselves.
Yeah. Because Major Godfrey was Major A.H. Godfrey, wasn't he?
Yes.
And there was one Godfrey that died in the 1920s, or about 1930, I think. E.A. Godfrey. E.A. Godfrey. Whether that was his father, I don't know.
The one that got killed in the war, you mean?
No, about 1929 or 30, I think.
Oh yes.
Yes, I believe it was E.A. Godfrey, which
Oh yes.
but I should be able to identify him by speaking to.
I forget. He didn't integrate. Well, he didn't integrate, but you know, the old Squire Godfrey before this, what I call the young one, the old Squire Godfrey had 12 servants, didn't
Really, 12?
he? Yeah.
That's at Brook. Isn't
Of course, that's from that horses and
it? Yes.
footmen
Yeah.
and 3 gardeners, you know. And then there was 3 or 4 in there. Yeah, 12 servants.
It's a lot, wasn't it?
See,
Even
that
for-
was- In those old days, you see, there was no national health. So the old squire and the parson, if there was anybody had to be looked after, well, they were the ones that had to do it.
Yeah.
Or organise it.
That's right. Yeah.
Old squire, he was good, but
Nice chap.
the old original squire, he took a great interest in the village. The old major that played for us, he'd been about a bit. He wasn't quite the same way. He hadn't got the cash.
Yeah. Yeah. I see the vicar as well was involved in the club in the early days in the 1920s. Mr. White, or the Reverend White.
Yeah.
Did he play?
No, he didn't play.
No, he didn't play. Just a keen.
Yeah,
Just a
very
keen.
keen. Help as much as he could, yes.
Yes, I noticed he turned up at one or
Yeah.
two meetings.
Yeah, he was the congregational minister, wasn't he?
Ah, yes, that's right. And you
Yeah.
used to have your meetings in his hall.
That's right.
Yes.
He was
Yeah.
in his hall.
Congregational hall.
Yeah.
What about the Major Astor? Do you
Well,
remember
he
him?
was MP.
We managed
He
to
was
get a.
our MP.
Oh, I
And of
see.
course, there was plenty of cash here, so we had to get a little bit from him.
You're quite right because you managed to get a guinea out of him, and everyone else was paying 5 shillings.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, well, that wasn't much for My dad, he used to give the kids the tea every year in the
Really?
village.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I used to buy his votes a bit.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. And I see there's a Mr. C. Gorringe, one of the
Oh,
early players.
Orange, yeah. Yes, he was one of our neighbours. He was, he took a great interest in it, yeah.
Mm.
Yes.
What farmer was he?
He was a smallholder, yes.
Smallholder, yeah.
Yeah, he's a smallholder. He used to go down, take his produce down Deal. But he used to get in the hotel on the front. Now, they reckon that sometimes he used to have to take a bit of money down there because what he took down there didn't pay for what he drank.
What was his name? Charlie? Claude? Or what was his name? Charles or